And how about planning for a double date this Valentine's Day? 12 at 12 starts right now. 12 minutes, no commercials, on TV and on the go on the 12 News app, Facebook, and YouTube. Hey guys, it's Tram here. Let's get straight to today's talker. Which discussion would you rather have with your kids? The talk? You know what I'm talking about. Or tech safety? Vote now at 12news.com/bullhorn. Cast your vote at 12news.com/bullhorn, or comment down below if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. The results just minutes away. Hashtag most clicked. Here are the stories piquing everyone's interest right now. After 3 weeks, the impeachment trial of President Trump is coming to an end. The Senate will vote this afternoon on the 2 articles of impeachment, and it's likely the president will be acquitted on both counts. It comes a day after the president's State of the Union address, which had 2 stunning moments, starting with the president snubbing House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's handshake. Then, towards the end of President Trump's State of the Union address, Pelosi ripped up her copy of his speech, calling the address a manifesto of mistruths. Our number 2 story, President Trump mentioned Arizona several times during last night's State of the Union address. He announced a special honor for Prescott's Kayla Mueller, who died at the hands of ISIS in 2013. He also recognized a 13-year-old boy from Scottsdale. The teenager's dream is to go to space and to get there by attending the Air Force Academy. The teen's great-grandfather was also there. He was honored as one of the last serving Tuskegee Airmen in World War II, and then he went on to serve in Korea and Vietnam. At number 3, it is the end of an era at Sky Harbor Airport. Terminal 2, the oldest in the airport, is closing. Today, Alaska and Contour Airlines will move to Terminal 3. The final flight out of Terminal 2 took off last night. It'll now be torn down, and a new state-of-the-art terminal will be built in its place. Now to keeping you safe, a plane carrying American evacuees from Wuhan, China, has left a California military base. You can see the plane taking off from Travis Air Force Base. The flight was one of 2 that landed there early this morning. Shortly after takeoff, the plane landed at Miramar Marine Corps Air Station in San Diego. Both flights carried 350 Americans who are evacuating China because of the coronavirus outbreak. Passengers on both flights are being quarantined for 14 days out of precaution. Now to saving you money, homeowners are rushing to take advantage of the sharp drop in interest rates last week. Refinance applications, which are most sensitive to weekly rate moves, jumped 15%. That pushed overall the mortgage application volume up 5%. Today's buyers are facing a tight and increasingly pricey housing market. The supply of homes for sale fell to a record low at the end of last year, and price gains, which have eased a bit, have accelerated again. Now to your pulse on health. Many patients who take medication to improve their heart health are not following up with healthy habits. Finnish researchers looked at 13 years of data involving more than 40,000 people. They found those who started taking blood pressure or cholesterol medication were more likely to become physically inactive and gain weight. They were also less likely to reduce their alcohol intake or quit smoking. Lung cancer is on the rise among young women. That's according to a new study spanning 40 countries across 5 continents. It shows a trend of higher lung cancer rates in young women compared with men in recent years. Now, in the past, lung cancer has been more common among men because they were more likely to smoke earlier and often. Experts say more research is needed to determine the reasons, though, for the rise in women. 3,700 cruise ship passengers remain in quarantine after at least 10 people on board tested positive for the coronavirus. Those travelers have been taken to hospitals. The ship could be quarantined for up to 2 weeks. The Princess Cruise Line is currently being held in Yokohama, Japan. Well, it is another cold day in the 50s with some areas under a freeze warning. Here's Crystal with your Forecast 411.
There's only one thing to do with temperatures this cold. Snuggle up with your sweetheart to keep warm, of course, like these 2 lovebirds. The 12 News weather watcher Mark caught getting cozy with his camera. You can also think warm thoughts. Just think 110 days until you're splashing about in the pool on Memorial Day. The daily average high temperature in Phoenix cracks triple-digit territory in 116 days. 131 days until monsoon, and then give it an additional 5 days until we're saying hello summer. Well, tonight we're right back into the depths of the winter chill. While for most of us, we'll take away those freeze warnings tonight, they're still going to keep their chokehold for 1 million Arizonans that live in places like Casa Grande, Santan Valley, Coolidge, and points south and east. We have these freeze warnings and hard freeze warnings staying stuck for one more night in Pinal and Pima counties. After spending today more than 10 degrees below average, it's still going to be another harsh wake-up call at 36 degrees tomorrow. But finally, we'll crack 60 degrees in the afternoon. And then, beautiful upward trend on the thermometer is going to have us saying hello 70s. Welcome back, just in time for the weekend. But they don't have staying power. Another storm system has its sights set on us. It's going to knock us back out of the 70s and also whip up those winds, also bringing us a chance for some rain next week.
Well, at least the weekend looks nice. Have you made plans for Valentine's Day next Friday already? Well, it turns out a double date may be the way to go. The app Open Table says last year, 83% of Valentine's Day dinner reservations were made for 2 people. That left the 4 tops open and available. No matter how many people, though, are in your party, you still have time to book that fancy dinner. The majority of people say they seriously procrastinate on making Valentine's Day plans. That's not romantic. Well, if you haven't printed a photo since the days of the disposable camera, remember 35mm, Google wants to help you out. The company is testing out a subscription service that'll automatically print and ship the 10 best photos you took each month. The service uses artificial intelligence to sort through all your photos. It can focus on finding faces, landscapes, or just a little bit of everything. It costs $8 per month and is only available by invitation right now. I kind of like that idea. Well, father of 4 is just dancing his way into the hearts of the internet as he cheers on his little preemie son. Dylan is in the NICU after he was born 10 weeks early. Oh, that almost looks like 12 News, huh? The hospital thinks Dylan will be able to go home in 2 to 3 weeks. And until then, well, we're just going to keep on enjoying his fancy dad's dance moves. I like it. Okay, I can even do that too. It's not that hard. Well, now for your daily cup of juice. Britain's Prince Charles got a little too close to a crowd in London. Take a look at this. The Prince of Wales made a visit to a store in South London where he was just hounded by all the journalists and the general public before being led away by his security team. Before getting swarmed, he met with store employees who are also alumni of the Prince's Trust, a charity he founded which aims to help young people get jobs, education, and training. Okay, this video you just have to see to believe. Check this out. Caught on camera in Texas. 2 men setting a fire and getting caught up in it. The Harris County Fire Marshal's Office and Crime Stoppers released this video of the guys breaking into the leasing office of an apartment complex. Security cameras captured them dousing the furniture with a flammable liquid. Then one flicks a lighter and they both get engulfed in flames. They managed to run out there. It's unclear if either one of them were hurt. A $5,000 reward is being offered for info leading to their arrest. Oof. Well, how about a Hobbit-themed hotel? Yeah, located at the foot of one of Armenia's mountain ranges is Cozy House. The hotel attracts hiking enthusiasts and Lord of the Rings fans alike. Why, you may ask? Because the owner is a fan of the Hobbits, made famous by English writer John Tolkien. They are best known for their love of comfort and good food, and they prefer living in small but snug underground houses built into the side of the hills. The hotel opened last year, and it has 6 houses. Well, time now for A to Z 60, where we celebrate the people, places, and things that make the Valley so awesome in just 60 seconds. It's a Phoenix tradition dating back to the 50s, but you won't find it in the same spot. Jamie takes us inside Mary Coyle's sweet new digs.
You scream ice cream, we all scream for ice cream. We're at Mary Coyle's old-fashioned ice cream shop. They've been in business in Phoenix for about 70 years. We're gonna find out what makes them so legendary. Let's go. So I'm here with the owner, Howard. Now, Howard, what goes into making that classic Mary Coyle ice cream?
Well, we use our classic 16% butterfat mix, and then we actually do 25 pounds of ice cream at a time in this machine. And after we make it, we have to flash freeze it at -10 to keep that creamy Mary Coyle texture.
Damien is the scoop master. So Damien, what's the one dish everyone needs to try here?
I think everyone needs to try the Cookie Man Monster.
All right, what goes into it?
So it starts with a cookies and cream ice cream. We add on a marshmallow cream, a chocolate syrup, and crushed Oreos.
And no matter what your sweet tooth desires, you'll find something here at Mary Coyle's. And that's your A to Z 60.
Serve it up. You had me at cookies and cream. Back to today's talker. Which discussion would you rather have with your kids? The talk or tech safety? Keep voting on 12news.com/bullhorn. And right now, 72% of you said tech safety. 28% of you say the talk. Time now for the look ahead. The stories you'll be talking about a little later on today. Coming up on First at 4, we'll have reaction to this afternoon's impeachment vote of President Trump and break down how Arizona Senators Kyrsten Sinema and Martha McSally voted. And that's your 12 at 12. The facts on everything you need to know in just 12 minutes. No commercials. We're always on anywhere, anytime on 12news.com, the 12 News app, and our socials as well. We'll see you here again soon. It's not too early to plan those camping trips. I love camping. And Arizona Midday has advice for your next outdoor adventure. Let's check in now with Destry for a sneak peek.
Coming up on Arizona Midday, we are taking you camping. We are going to tell you everything you need to know about what to take